you want to try to get that parting line with the clay as smooth and as even as possible. Focus, there we go. And then you have to clean all the excess clay, like around the ends, just up to that line, or else it'll show a blemish in when you pour your resin. Oh, not your resin, your silicone. So what this is the master, and then we're going to build a box around it, and we've already got the clay there. The clay is to make the parting line. So we got that exactly where we want it, nice and smoothed out, so there's no gaps in between, so the silicone can't run inside and get behind it, which is not good. But we're going to take a couple of pieces of probably foam board, glue them here, trim this up, glue them on each side, hot glue in the corners and around the exterior, and then mix up some mold, probably some Mold Star 25 or some Mold Star 15, I'm not sure. That's a smooth on product. But anyway, going to mix that, degas it, mix it, and you take and you pour from really high, and you get a real fine stream, and you start off in one corner, and you got to go really slow, and you kind of let it fill up. It takes forever, but it's the only way to do it to eliminate air bubbles, because it will slowly come up and it'll fill in all the little voids. And then when you get to the top, we want to go maybe no less than a ½ inch above the part, and then we let that dry, and we let that set up, and then tomorrow we peel everything off, flip it over, and now this will be on the silicone base, the first pour, and then we do this, just the same thing but in reverse. We take all the clay off, we clean this up. A lot of people like to leave, or they don't recommend pulling your master out of the silicone, but when you have this much clay around it, it's almost impossible to get it out, or not to pull it out when you take it apart. And you want to clean this up anyway. You want to clean all the excess clay that's stuck to it, and polish it up a little bit, then put it back in. Then we're not using any release agent, because the release agent will give it more of a textured finish. So these were polished. I hit them with 1500 all the way down to 6000 to polish them up. So then these are registration marks. So what we'll do is, like on this, we will take and make registration marks like this. Maybe not with the rubber tip. Maybe use something different. Let's see what we got. Use this. And you put enough of them in there so they will line back up when you do your final molding. I like to put quite a few of them in. As you notice, I've got a lot in this one, but we did get core shift on this. Came out all right, but somehow this shifted, and it kind of messed up the part. But anyway, so then you take this and you put these registration marks will already be in there when you pour, and then you pour your top and let her dry, and then they pull it apart. Anyway, that's that. So next stop is make the box and mix up some silicone.